What's up, Destiny? Number 11. I came here today just for a little inspiration. You know, I know some people out here trying to find out, figure themselves out. So that's what I'm here for. I came here to tell you why you are Destiny number 11 and what that means for you. So, for the most part, 11, think about the number 11, right? It's two ones side by side. And the number 1 is individuality, ego, first, assertive. Number 1's a masculine energy. Now, if you take 1 plus 1, that equals 2. 2s are codependent. They like to be in relationships. They like partnerships. They're not really assertive. Emotional. And so just mix that together, and what do you get? You get a person who is very, very emotional, who can also be very self-centered, who can also be very egotistical, but also very individual, meaning that you have your own way. You don't really like to follow people. You like to do things your way, but you got the 2 on the other hand that might force you to not want to be in the spotlight. Because 1s like to be in the spotlight. So as an 11, you feel the double need to be in the spotlight. That's where your ego come from. That don't mean your ego out of control. It just means that it can be. But you got that 2 right there. So it's like the 1 is pushing you to go into the spotlight, and the 2 is like, no, I want to work with somebody, or I want somebody else to be in the spotlight while I be in the background. So the 2, let's just say, as an 11, you want to be up here, right? You want your vibrations up here, because also the number 11 is the highest vibration out of all the numbers. So you want to be here, but as an 11, sometimes you get brought down here to the 2. I'm not saying that's a negative thing for people with life path 2s and destiny 2s. Do not mistake me for that. That is not what I mean. This video is specifically about people with the number 11 in a core numerology chart. So what I'm saying is, your inner you wants to be here, but your external you, and you know how you get influenced by your friends, your family, your environment, it want to bring you down to a 2. Because for the most part, a lot of I don't really like saying stuff like this, but a lot of people in this world don't want to see you up here. And I'm not talking about strangers neither. I'm talking about people that's close to you. They don't want to see you up here. Every now and then we get a few people in our life who push us up, but most people want to smash us down for their own ego. They don't want you vibrating up here because it makes them realize that they vibrating down here subconsciously. Because even though we all spiritual, even though we all humans, even though we all spiritual beings having a human experience, everybody is not aware of that. Some people believe this is a physical world. They believe that this flesh, this wood, the material matter. They believe that this matters. They believe that this is the end all be all. You know how they say, YOLO, you only live once, right? But you get the point. Most people think that this is just it just is what it is. They think we come here and we live and we die. which is not true. But I ain't gonna get into all that. I'm gonna stick to the 11. Now, with that being said, like I was saying, you want to vibrate up here. So you want to be in your 11 vibration, and also in 11 it is a masculine and a feminine number. So you need to bring into balance both of those masculine, feminine energies into equilibrium. Bring them into balance. Now, my point of this video, like I was saying at the beginning, is why you are number 11. Why you have number 11 in your core chart. The reason I focus on destiny numbers is because when I was doing a lot of research on my numerology, I was only finding life path number videos and articles. And I'm like, what about the destiny? Dang. So I said, I'm gonna do this myself, See, look, 11. But anyway, I just want to say that the reason you are an 11 is because you are a spiritualist. Whether you know it or not, you are a spiritualist. You vibrate very high. I said very. You vibrate very high, right? You a spiritualist. You like a conduit for the spiritual to bring down to the physical. Your vessel is a conduit for the spiritual to come down to the physical. Now, you got the master number 11 in your chart. That means that you put in some work somewhere in your lifetime, past lifetimes. You put in some work. You've been doing it. You've been doing what you're supposed to do. Whatever you came to this universe to do, to this earth to do, you've been doing it. Or else you wouldn't receive the master number. So don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Because you vibrating high. Super high. You vibrate so high other people can feel it. Even when you're having a bad day. Like even when you feel your vibrations is low, your vibration's still higher than the average person. That's what I mean. Don't be so egotistical. Now, so basically, you here to, deliver spiritual messages. You don't have to be aware of it. You can still do it. You could just be the person who don't, you know how some people don't believe in nothing that's not physical or nothing that's not a religion, right? Somebody calling my phone. I'm sorry about that. You deliver spiritual messages. People watch you. You like an angel. Think like the number 11. Like when people see number 11 on the clock, what they do? They want to make a wish. They want to say, "Oh, it's a gateway. It's a gateway to the portal. It's open." All that. That's your number. Think about that. That's your number. You carry that vibration on your walk in this lifetime. So you like an angel. You came here to uplift. You came here to raise the vibrations of the environment around you, So keep doing that. Don't stop doing that. Practice discernment. If you're not into spirituality, you should be. You should be. If you got strong 11s in your core chart, you should be. Practice discernment. Meditate. Meditate. Like, I know how some people talk about meditation like it's some type of Hollywood movie when you sit down and all this, Just sit down, Just be still. And breathe. Be still. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And observe what's going on in your mind and what you feel with your emotions. Because these things going to help you more than you know. If you already meditating, you know what I'm talking about. So as a Destiny number 11, you should be meditating. You should be into spirituality. And spirituality is different for all of us. My spirituality is different from yours. I can't tell you how to be spiritual. You do that on your own. You know, your higher self, your spirit team, your ancestors can provide you with those answers. Your inner self can provide you with those answers. I can't. I just came here to help raise your vibrations so you can raise your own vibrations. 11s are healers, teachers, messengers. 11s are also, a lot of celebrities have the number 11 in their chart. And that's because, like I said, you like an angel. You inspire people. When people watch you, you inspire them. You don't even have to say anything or do anything. You could just be walking down the street and somebody would be inspired by you. They're like, oh, look at that guy walking. He walking with his head so high, you know. Now they want to walk with their head high. So just do that. You know, let me show y'all something that this how I know that I'm on the right path. This how I know. I used to work at this bookstore, right? And it wasn't really a store, it was like a warehouse. And we used to take like old books, old used books, and resell them, repackage them and resell them, you know, as used books on Amazon, Google, whatever, right? So they used to let us take books home. At the end of the day, if the books didn't go through, because you scan the books, and if the book scan, you send it off so it can get packaged so they can resell it. If it don't scan, you throw it back and they do whatever they do with it. But anyway, they said we could have any books that don't scan, we could take them home, right? If we could have them. So I was just taking all kind of books home. This how spirit worked. I didn't know what I was doing. In my mind, I was like, I'm taking some of these books because I'm working, you know. And I like some of those books. I liked it too. It was some kid books there. I have children. I was like, oh, let me take some of these books home to my kids, you know. And I saw some other books there too that I was interested in. Now, this is before I even got into all this spiritual stuff. This is before I even knew what was really happening out here. I picked up this book, right, called The Kabbalion. I don't know if y'all know who Bobby Hemmett is, but when I used to listen to Bobby Hemmett lectures all the time, I heard him speak of this book, The Kabbalion, the Hermetic philosophy, right? Now, at the time, I was just watching Bobby Hemmett videos, you know, trying to find stuff out because I was getting tired of the lies. I wanted to know the truth. I want to seek the truth. I'm a truth seeker. I like to know the truth, and I like to seek knowledge, and I like to share it. So he said that book name. Now, time and time went past. I'm at work doing my job. I find this book called The Kabbalion, right? When I found the book, I forgot about the title of the book. I forgot. I didn't know. I just subconscious, see? And my subconscious picked it up. It said The Kabbalion. Man, let me take this book home. I don't know what this is. Here it is right here, right? I took it home and I set it on my bookshelf. I didn't read it. I just knew for some reason I needed this. My inner self told me, my higher self said, get that book. So I took it. I got home, set it on the dresser, forgot about it, right? Now, when I finally did read it, I saw something that triggered me. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Now, I finished reading it, though. I have read the whole book now. You know, I finished reading the whole book a while ago. But I just wanted to show y'all this right here. What does that say? The highlighted. It says, so that according to the teachings of this book, to those ready for the instruction will attract the attention of such as are prepared to receive the teaching. And likewise, when the pupil is ready to receive the truth, then will this little book come to him or her. Right here. Now, Come on, man. That ain't no coincidence. This book found its way to me. That's 11 for you. That's some 11 type stuff right there. This book came to me. I didn't pay for this book. I got this book for free. It came to me because it knew it was supposed to come to me. And that's what I mean about spiritual. When you believe beyond the physical. Not believe, when you know beyond the physical. It started off with belief and it turned to know. Right? That's what I mean. This book came to me. That's 11 for you. That's an example of a 11. That's what happens to 11s. You know, things come to us and we be like, what? And you just, all of a sudden, you be like, I need this. And you didn't even know you needed it. It just came to you because it was supposed to. So, yeah, you know, that's all I really want to tell y'all. Just know that this world is not physical. It appears to be. This is not my body. I don't own this body. I'm just borrowing it. Let me move this because I keep breathing on it. It keep going out. But anyway, yeah, this ain't my body. This is an illusion. All this stuff is an illusion. You know? You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Also, number 11, practice discernment. Get you some spiritual tools, you know? Get you some spiritual tools. Like I got me a pendulum and I ask it questions and it answers it for me. It's like a head nod. Like, I'm swinging it now. Like, this is yes. Like, think about this. Yes. Right? And this is no. No. That's not a coincidence. So I can ask this thing anything I want, right? Let me show y'all an example. My destiny is destiny number 11. Let me show y'all something. Spirit is my destiny number 11. Yes. See how that worked? Practice discernment. Get you some spiritual tools. It took me a while, you know. Don't think I always knew about this stuff because I didn't. Now, when I was a kid, I always used to wonder, you know, and I always used to question and I always felt different. Because I grew up in the hood. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I grew up in the ghetto. All they do around here is kill each other and do drugs and have sex all day. That's all. And talk about money that they ain't got. That's all they do. I was always different. I always questioned it. I always wanted to be outside of the box. I always didn't want to be like them. Like all my friends, they carry guns. I didn't feel like I needed one. Even though I seen people die, even though I seen people get robbed, even though I knew the neighborhood I was in, I never felt like I needed a gun. Now, don't get it twisted now. I'm going to protect myself. But I'm telling y'all about my past. I never used to feel like I should feel safe, you know? And people used to always tell me, like, man, you always out here walking around and you ain't got no heat, you know? Because they couldn't understand that. But like I said, I didn't know at the time. I was just being me. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I didn't feel like I needed to be a thug. I never wanted to be a thug, you know? I always wanted to be smart. I always wanted to go to college. And at first I didn't want to go to college, but then I did. But now I don't. Get you some spiritual tools, you know? I got me some tarot. I got my organite pyramid. This is a clear quartz. I don't know if y'all can see the quartz in there. Can y'all see the quartz in there? Yeah, clear quartz. And on the back, I got my infinity sign. Because I'm a life path 8. Got to represent. But anyway. So, you know, that's all I wanted to let y'all know. And I do a spiritual reading for my destiny numbers 11s. So I just want to say, Spirit, What do you want the people who are watching this video at this moment to know? Now let's let the cards do the talking and let the feet do the walking. No. But anyway, I'm just playing around, y'all. But look, I just want to do this for y'all real quick so y'all can see, so all the other 11s can see. Because all 11s ain't the same, you know. Even though we all vibrate on that high frequency, we are different. Because we all came here to do different things for the same purpose. Because we all connected. Ain't no such thing as individuality. That's an illusion. We all connected. Know that. That's why this book can find its way to me like that, because we all connected. Ain't no such thing as coincidence either. But I'm pretty sure if you're 11 and you watching this video, you probably already know this stuff. I don't have to tell you. You already know. So this is what we gonna do. What does Spirit want the people watching this video at this moment to know? Okay. So the first card that you have 5 of Wands in reverse. Second, you have 6 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Got a lot of reverses going on around here. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Fool. Upright. Now, in the past, a lot of y'all been feeling, like y'all been battling, You've been having a lot of strife, a lot of conflict, a lot of commotion, a lot of chaos. And 2021 is going to be a year of chaos, because 2 + 2 + 1 is 5. And 5 is the number of change, chaos. 5 is also the number of freedom and fun. Because chaos can be fun. Chaos don't have to be negative now. Well, anyway, in the past, a lot of y'all been feeling a lot of conflict. Inner conflict. That fire, that flame. Y'all been feeling a lot of inner conflict, which has been causing you to feel not victorious. You don't feel victorious. You feel like you losing. Some of y'all feel like y'all losing. Some of y'all don't feel confident in yourselves. Some of y'all don't feel like y'all can achieve what y'all want to achieve. Some of y'all don't feel passionate about the things that y'all want to achieve. And that's okay. You could change that. Nothing ain't nothing. It's set in stone. It's polarity. You can change that. You can shift the poles and change it. I just want y'all to know that. Feel that joy. Take the time to feel that joy, whatever that is. Do what you love. Do what makes you happy. Do what you're passionate about so you can feel that joy. You got the Knight of Wands. See? You got that energy, It's not super young, but it's young, Knight of Wands. Look at that. A lot of y'all just feeling distracted. Some distraction going on, Like something keeping you from that joy, and something making you feel chaotic and conflict. And a lot of y'all going through a lot of change right now, so don't be distracted. Stay focused. Don't let the change go with the flow. Change is good. Queen of Swords. Look, she chilling on her couch. It's in reverse. Some of y'all need to speak out. Some of y'all need to speak out. Speak your thoughts. You know, some of y'all need to study, get y'all study on too. So, you know, some of y'all being distracted from y'all studies. Speak out. You know, speak what's on your mind. Be mindful of your thoughts. And say what's on your mind. Then we got the Fool, which is a good card because this is new beginnings, new possibilities. See, the Fool, he don't care because he don't know. So he don't care. He haven't been indoctrinated yet. You know, the Fool don't care. He just gonna do what he gotta do. And he don't care what nobody got to say about it. If he wanna wear a hat and while outside, that's what he gonna do. He don't care how you feel. He don't care. He look at him over there with that hat. He don't care. He gonna do him. And that's what some of y'all need to do. Do y'all. Don't care. New possibilities, new beginnings. Some of these changes, it's bringing new possibilities, new beginnings. So don't fight the change. Go with the change, you know. Go with the change. Don't fight the change. Go with the change. New things can happen. Beautiful things can happen. Be a fool. If you're starting a new project, be a fool. Don't care what your friends and your family think about you. Do you. Because look where the fool at. He in the sunshine. He in the sunshine. Look at that white rose right there. Trust. Trust yourself. Trust in your abilities. So let's see. Let's see what they got to say about all this. We go to Five of Wands. It says, Five of Wands in reverse. It's one of the few cards whose reverse meaning seems more encouraging than its upright meaning. Here, it suggests a spirit of working together in harmony to end conflict and develop mutually beneficial solutions, or at least to lift one's nose in the air and pad away with agree to disagree. See, strife in reverse, that's good because that means that how you've been feeling in the past, you've been feeling it's chaotic and conflict and all this change and commotion going on. That means it's coming to an end. That means you doing something to fix that. That means you doing something to end the chaos and the conflict. So whatever it is you're doing, you keep doing that because it's working. Believe in it, have faith. It's working. Six of Wands. You may lack self-confidence. May be due to external factors. Or it may be because of how much you've taken on. Whether the question is, whatever you are reaching for, the answer right now is no. Delay, setbacks, and even bad luck may lie ahead. Don't let that scare you. Remember, don't let that scare you because that's good. Delays can be good. Setbacks can be good. Sometimes bad luck ain't bad luck. Sometimes bad luck can keep you from getting into a worse situation than you already in. Knight of Wands. What do you have to say? Now everything's just gotten out of control. And words like reckless, hooligan, and foolhardy are being tossed around. All you can see are the flickering distractions around you. Take a beat, slow down and finish what you start. Shred the toy in front of you before moving on. See? There go that Knight of Wands I was talking about. That distractions. Some of y'all being distracted. Don't let these people distract you. Queen of Swords. Not just people either. Places and things can distract you as well. The Queen's downfall is being a bit too self-critical, a result of her perfection. Her direct style of communication can come across as spiteful, haughty, and added by a painful past Some say she can be aloof and withholding her affection. See, I'm talking about that past, right? Queen of Swords, see? Don't criticize yourself so much. Be careful of your thoughts. Watch what you're thinking about. Think good thoughts, positive thoughts. The Fool. The Fool reminds us not to overthink. In general, things are what they look like, and we should not pretend they are not. A beautiful day is a beautiful day, and no occasion to wear a fleece hat. Take responsibility for your choices. Now let's see what my cats got. Some advice for y'all out there. What y'all got to tell? What y'all got to say for the people, cats? Cat gurus. What y'all got for the people? You got Tama, the station master. You got Socks Clinton. And you got the Bruiser. The Bruiser says, my bad, y'all, my video got interrupted. The Bruiser says, in relationships, if you love someone, fight for them. In life, even the bravest feel fear. In work, hold your corner when others threaten to spray your territory. The Bruiser. Pause it if you need to read it. Pause it. Socks Clinton says, in relationships, ignore mainstream media. In life, you can never rely on popularity alone. In work, showing up is not all of life, but it counts for a lot. Socks Clinton. Pause it if you need to read it. Socks Clinton. And Tom of the Station Master says, in relationships, make friends while you work. In life, start every journey with optimism. At work, look for the light at the end of the tunnel. It may be a mouse with a torch. Tama, the Station Master. Trying to focus in on her for y'all. Maybe. I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, anyway, that's your advice for the 3 cat gurus for today. Say hi to my cats. I'll see y'all next time. Remember, raise your vibrations so you can raise the vibration of everything around you. Have a nice day.